am I the asshole for telling a plus size woman that I love being skinny?
I mean, if the plus size woman is saying she loves being plus size, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But if the plus size woman was being like, man, I really need to lose weight, and then you're just rubbing it in, or like, because if I'm complaining about like, damn, it's hard to lose weight, and then my skinny friend is like, yeah, just wait till you get here. It's so awesome. I'd be like, I know. That's why I'm trying to fucking lose weight. I don't need to hear your fucking confirmation that it's sick. Would love to be skinny, dude. So I'm going to say asshole, probably.
I'm probably with Sean on this one. I'm seeing it that way too.
All right. So I dread going to my childhood friend's birthday party every year. We moved apart a decade ago, and even though I'll always care deeply about her, we are very different people now, and her friend group reflects this. She has one friend, let's call her Amanda, who, without fail, has to comment on my weight every single time she sees me. Quote, "You're so skinny. Do you even eat? Does your boyfriend care that you don't have curves? Your legs are like sticks."
Okay, never mind.
There it
You're
is.
wrong.
That's the pass right there. Anytime someone's opened up their fucking mouth commenting someone else, I'm all about equal opportunity. You talk shit, bitch, I will too.
Talk shit back.
Mm-hmm.
For the record, I eat plenty. I just have a fast metabolism, which keeps me super thin.
God, people I would kill to have that.
I keep a strong face when Amanda says these things to me, but truthfully, she's touching on my worst insecurities, and it makes me dread going to these parties every year. I was considering not going this year until I talked to my mom about it. My mom had what I thought was a great idea on how to deal with Amanda. She suggested that I pretend she's giving me a compliment. My mom told me if Amanda says, "You're so skinny," just smile and say, "Thanks, I love being skinny." And if she looks disappointed at your response, you'll have proven that she was trying to insult you. I thought it was great advice. However, something I failed to mention to my mom was that Amanda was overweight. I didn't realize this meant I was potentially entering asshole territory.
Well, I mean, she started it. I
Yep.
think you're fine.
I was going to say, I think you're in the clear here.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the dreaded birthday party day comes, and of course, no surprise, Amanda immediately looks at my arms and comments on how tiny they are. I ignore this comment. Then later on in the day, we are standing in a group together, and she was eyeing me up and down. She chuckled to herself and said, "God, you're so skinny." And I thought to myself, okay, here's my moment. I turned to her, smiled, and said, "Thanks. I love being skinny." And then, and I'm completely serious here, she slaps me in the face.
Amanda, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Yo.
I was in complete shock, just staring back at her, mouth hanging open with my hand on my cheek. Everyone was silent. She suddenly bursts into tears and runs out of the room.
What are you crying about?
You've just harassed this woman for the past how many years? And then
Harassed and
assaulted her.
assaulted.
Yeah.
Two of her friends chased after her. Only one other girl and my childhood friend stayed and asked if I was okay, but everyone else was just shooting me dirty looks. I promptly left the party, which sucked because I had a 2-hour commute and had planned to sleep over. The next day, I was texting with my childhood friend about it. She basically thinks that even though Amanda shouldn't have slapped me, that I was insensitive for saying I love being skinny to a plus-size person. I argued that Amanda had been constantly insensitive to me at every party, and I didn't comment on her body at all, only my own. She told me that it's different because being skinny is socially acceptable, and that Amanda wouldn't usually do something like this, but I triggered her with my insult. My mom thinks I'm in the right, but this was all her idea, so of course she does. So am I the asshole for what I said to Amanda?
Hell no. And honestly, Amanda can kiss my ass and she can catch these court papers. Because assault me? Bitch, you're going to be talking to a lawyer.
Hello, police. I'd like to report assault and battery.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to jail.
While I do agree with the childhood friend that being skinnier is more socially acceptable, that's like doesn't give you the excuse to be an ass.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's just like, like we've said with like any kind of disabilities, or like when people talk about Kanye, we're like, oh, well, he's bipolar. And we're like, other bipolar people are like, and that doesn't mean
That's not okay.
Kanye could be a fucking anti-Semitic dick, to everybody.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, just because you have something that's not socially accepted or whatever the norm is, that doesn't give you like
Carte blanche to do whatever
carte
you
blanche
want.
to be a fucking dick. And it wasn't like a one time you were an ass. Your whole relationship to this person is antagonizing them.
Yeah.
You've pretty much bullied them for years and years to the point where they're like, I don't even want to, attend the party.
I will even say, like, the comment OP made was not even that great.
It
Like,
was so mild, bro.
She brought up her body, and then she was just like, yeah, I love being skinny. Like, what else do you want me to say to that?
Dude, is your boyfriend okay with you not having, like,
That's crazy.
Kurt?
That is crazy.
Okay, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I would have, that's slap worthy.
Yeah,
Nobody saying nothing. That was years ago. Nobody saying nothing about that. That's crazy. That's a crazy comment.
Why is Amanda still getting invited? That's what I want to know.
That's what I'm saying. And that's another thing too. It's like, you never really know what others are going through. And even if someone who is, in society's definition of skinny or like, conventionally good looking, you still don't know if they're going through insecurities, if they have something internal that they're going through. You don't know if they're sick.
We're incredibly attractive men, and we are all going through it. You know what I'm saying?
Why the
three of
fuck
us.
do you need like to comment on other people's bodies? And it was funny you saying that because like literally like 30 minutes before we started recording, I got happy because my face has been really puffy for the past like how many years, and for the longest time I have like really short ears, so I can't see them when my face are puffy. So I looked in the mirror today when I was combing my hair and I ran outside. I told Julia, I'm like, oh my God, babe, I can finally see my fucking ears after like years. And she was like, hell yeah, that's what's up. Like she was gassing me up. But
I'm not going to lie. I've almost never seen your ears just because we record with headphones.
well, yeah, but now like, okay. So when I go like this, like you can't really see my ears because like it folds a certain way. And anyways, and my face is really puffy too. But yeah, I just don't understand what's the need of people like, commenting on other people's body, unless it's, to hype them up and say like, hey, the work that you're putting in, like I could see the results. Congratulations. Good job. Keep it up. But still, it's like what Sean is saying. It doesn't excuse someone because she's going through it. She has some insecurities on her own. It doesn't give you the right to pass that on to the next person. That's just fucked up.
And I will say, John, your workout routine's working. You've been looking good, buddy.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
But yes, Reddit agreed, not the asshole. And I think this was from our comment section. Mass Space Ranger Ranch Dorito said, as a physically bigger person, Amanda 100% was body shaming OP, not the asshole. To which Sweet Chick 78 said, exactly. She was trying to make someone feel as bad as she did. I'm a bigger woman, but I think it's gross and rude to degrade someone else's body. People are people. We come in all shapes and sizes. We need to determine by character who we like, not what they look like. I wonder who it was that said we shouldn't worry about the person's look, but their action and character. That's the philosophy I live by and how I've raised my kids. I don't care if you've got green hair and one leg. If you're cool, you're cool. If you're a jerk, your looks are the least of my problems. And I think that's a wonderful way to look at it. It's Amanda's an ugly person on the inside.
Oh, absolutely.
She needs to work on herself and
get therapy.
Oh, yeah. You know how jealous of I am with like those 350, 400 pound linemen in the NFL. I'm like, how are you that gigantic? And you're so nimble at the same time. Bro, I try to fucking run that fast. I will tear an ACL.
I mean,
like, it's crazy.
By the time they hit 30, their knees are just.
Oh, I bet.
gone.
I bet.
Yeah.
Man, there's some offensive linemen that are like damn near close to 40, though. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
I ain't never seen an offensive lineman without having at least 2 fucking knee braces at a time.
Or surgery.
Ankles all the way taped up, hands all the way taped up like mittens.
Crazy.
It's nice to see them when they retire and then they just lose all the body fat that they needed to have for their position and they're just ripped, tall human beings. I'm like, damn it. Must be nice to just retire rich and be extremely ripped.
Unless you're Aaron Donald, who is like a giant of a man and has a 6-pack. What the fuck?
He's built like the Hulk, actually.
It's scary, dude.
I will say, being a professional athlete, you have the money and time to work on your body. So
it's like a Mac from It's Always Sunny. He was like, I'll tell you the secret. I get paid to work out 4 times a day and I have a dietitian and, that's the secret.
Yeah.
Oh, off topic, Sean, Juliet wants me to do Pilates with her, and I tell her that you do Pilates, and I'm like, I don't think I can handle that. I just saw videos of professional rugby players trying Pilates, and their legs were shaking. I'm like, I think I would die.
Oh, no. I was getting fucking cream. And usually I'm like one of two dudes in the class. Every time, because a lot of it is like body weight and shit. And I'm fucking fat. So like I'm struggling a lot. And then she'll like go through the class and be like, yeah, you're killing it. You're killing it to whoever. And then like she'll pass by me and then she'll just say, love those faces y'all are making. Y'all are really trying y'all's best. And I'm like, damn, don't fucking look at me, dude.
I think we need to do content where us three do a Pilates class and watch us struggle.
Oh, shit. I've never done Pilates, so I probably
Me neither, but I've seen videos and I'm scared.
Rubbing your stomach and patting your head at the same time, but exercise form.
Oh, fuck.
Where you're just like doing like in positions you wouldn't think about being in, doing, body weight, whatever. Yeah. It's tight though. It's a good workout. You're working out a lot of small muscles and shit.
I'm down
like
to
muscles
try.
You don't usually work out with like, standard lifting.
Yeah.
Get therapy.